Hello there everyone, welcome back once again as we're back in for another episode of Darkest Dungeon 2. We are going into the void here. So, in we go. Now I guess the question becomes whether we should risk taking on their boss here, and I don't really think it is a good idea.
And abhorrent.
Because while we do have some flexibility between Zaha, Bigby, and Bearston, Junior will be very affected if we take any combats that will include moving her. So that's why I'm kind of keeping her, but not going forward there on this one. Alright, so we need to avoid the field hospital, so as long as is the field hospital even located? It is not, so... Actually no, field hospital is right there, right next to there, so... I guess as long as we go to the left, we should be fine. But I guess that will depend what the crew wants to do. Everyone wants to go... No, 2 people want to go to the creature den. We'll happily take it. We do need to... I do feel like if we can get some goodies from the creature den encounters, then that would be good for us.
Whispers.
Oh yeah, since it's a creature den, Bearston, swap out Hold the Line for Bellow. Zaha doesn't really have anything. Baby... Okay, really the only person that had something to do would be Bearston, since that was the person that we've been, building up. Really, you all want to flee? Come on, fight! Fight for my amusement. Shouldn't be too hard now, I hope. Okay. So we could go with... I think let's go ahead and use Touche here, so that way we can put Zaha into defensive stance. Oh, I forgot that we had that on her. Okay, use Bellow to burn some dodge tokens. Fall in Spitter. Let's put a consecration on Bearston. That's slightly annoying.
Steady yourself.
Did you really have to quit there? Oh right, we have the thing that causes her to lose damage. That's not great. Go ahead and take care of any corpses, so that way we can pull them up. Would you kindly stop bullying Junior? Thank you very much. Be illuminated. Good thing we had that daze. And the rest is easily taken care of. Alright, what's next? Well, it's a good thing that we put Bellow on Bearston. And even though she's losing her damage, I mean... Zaha is doing some pretty nice damage, so that is good. Go ahead and file to see if we can get rid of those dodge tokens. Bell at them. Rude. Of course, you're also blind. Okay. And we can't move Junior back because technically... that's slightly annoying. Zaha's damage is getting worse, so... I think let's just... We'll give him the adrenaline tonic.
In these times. Savor it.
We'll use Zaha's preparation as a bit of a last resort once her damage really starts to hit the floor. Okay, best then if you would kindly. Draw some attention your way, if you would, my man.
The slow suffering begins.
Alright, let's get ready to get Zaha to swap up Junior. Fortunate. Why do they have to blind? Okay. And of course. Well, I suppose it's whatever. We're getting through. That fetch really did not do any favors for us. Okay. Not a clean, but
Cut down these
it
nightmares
was good
and
enough.
blaze the trail to your redemption.
Sure, we'll go to the other creature then. Might as well. Since
Ahead,
there's...
a bestial refuge, littered with bones and less identifiable remains.
we could take off the idle thought here since this will be a longer fight for ourselves. Might be worth it. Especially if we can keep Zaha up and running for a bit longer. But with how weak some of these creatures are, I think it might be best if we just simply left Zaha as she is.
That we may properly excise our portion.
Alright, let's do this. Okay, only 2 spiders. That's good. Spiders are annoying since those guys have the dodge markers.
A promising development.
Did you really have to go and start spitting already? Alright. I will get rid of the dodges. Then we can use Big B to pull in the spitter.
simple variable. Easily resolved.
Never mind, we can't pull in the spitter
Steady
since...
yourself.
Talk about your annoyances. Alright, go into preparation here.
Hold fast.
Really? Do the
One knows
50%?
what lurks in the beyond.
Yeah. Not happy. And of course we miss something pretty crucial to us. Whatever. Let's just pull this Weber in and get rid of it. Never mind, I forgot that Barrison is also blind. Bloody spitters. Could spend it for Divine Grace here. Yeah, let's just big ol' heal. Okay, let's go ahead and clean up the mess. Oh, really? 4 of these? Rose, why? Of course, there has to be 4 of them. Put some damage on Saha, damn it!
Begins.
You know, I probably asked for this.
Bafflement and vexation.
Why? Webers? How did Webers somehow become more annoying? Well, I mean, at least Saha gets one last kill before she basically becomes entirely useless. And of course, you can still spit from where you are. Barristan, I need you to take some of the heat off of them.
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
I suppose for the time being, we'll just simply have Saha at the ready.
There remains a foothold out of this mire. Now climb.
Stop webbing!
Stupefied.
Okay, bring that stupid spitter up. You can't do its spin technique when it's in the third slot, so...
A master stroke. Hold fast.
Would you
Who
kindly...
knows what lurks in the beyond?
Oh my... Ugh, brother. Maybe doing 2 beast encounters was not the right move there. Would you stop trying to stun him? Glad that they're missing, at the very least. And of course. Alright. Please, Barristan, we need some hits here. Thank you. Dickhead.
Another impediment, cleared with impunity.
Alright, that should hopefully protect. Nope,
Pray
never
her
mind. Of
convictions
course!
grant some small comfort in her final moments.
Yeah, this was probably on me for putting the stupid... for keeping the cultist stuff on Zaha.
Sweat-soaked brows, unsteady stances. Exhaustion takes hold.
Thank you! Finally we get a crit.
Is a lesson learned.
Now I wish I could go to the bloody hospital. Well, I guess we'll just simply have to deal with whatever is in our way, and hopefully, in this case, Zaha's cultist gear will be of use. Much better.
Let us hope to finish this quickly.
Yeah, we're working on it. I hope that we can finish this quickly as well. Go ahead and hit this guy with the rampart. Because that way we force a dirty morsel to happen. It's bloody weakening. I go for a feint. The widow! Why is the bloody widow being... Alright. Clean them out. It's the bile, so that way we don't need to rely on a lucky flock.
An unexpected find.
Alright, well... Yes, if we're lucky, then the Hoarder might have something for us. Although... I hope that our team can agree on leaving that creature den alone.
Chapter 2. The Antidote Elusive.
Anyways, we still need to build up Big B since all of his skills are locked at the moment.
This infection wore no fever. Instead, his veins ran cold as the
Let's see.
ruler.
Here Venom, and then, but we get more stress. Heal, but we take more damage from Venom. -4 stress, -4 health. Double all effects. Guess let's go with the shrooms. And shrooms cured our stuff. Round end. So round end will take blight, and we'll also take stress. So let's grab some lavender then. Repair. Let's go ahead and start gathering our next round. So let's go ahead and grab some more lavender then. Alright, shoot. Then we just simply do it again. So in this case, our health is looking low, so we want the alchemical extracts. And do the alchemist. So that way we can recover up to full. And looks like that's good. Looks like that's good.
An
Nice.
imperfect remedy. Delivered.
Hey, we got his self-heal now.
He collapsed
Finally.
in agony on the stone floor of his laboratory, racked with violent spasms.
Oh, that's a lot of loathing that we're going to need to be taken. Definitely not nice. Do not appreciate, but we're going to need to deal.
The loathing whispers.
Alright, hopefully Mr. Hoarder will have some stuff for us. If not, then we're in trouble. Have enough baubles for a gold, which... I mean, going for a greater sharpness charm might be what we need for Sahar since we have another thing coming. Yeah, might be for the best if we take the greater sharpness.
Trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Alright, that should hopefully do us.
The loathing festers.
So we'll move out the idle thought for the greatest sharpness. And this way, in case we do have to fight... Okay, we have a barricade up ahead so we can put back the idle thought. Alright, let's do this. What's in front of me? Actually, how's our light looking? 44? Barristan, you can hold that. Sahar, you hold that. And this way we can get some light back on our carriage. Okay. Well, taking care of one enemy right away is always nice.
Are encouraging.
Let's go ahead and pull this Widow. So that way we can deal with her. And don't have to deal with all these stupid desperate grabs. Limmer. Go ahead and use Bolster here. So, Flick. I suppose it doesn't really matter, but... Let's go with a Feint then, so that way we can get the riposte up. Perfect. And that just leaves the big guy. Wonderful. Alright, let's do some damage here. Go ahead and bolt Defender on Sahar just in case he does his axe. We still need to use Bolster now and then. Stop trying to carve up Sahar. That's rude.
The unrelenting application of violence yields morbid gains.
Okay. Creature then in front of us, so apply Sharpness Trinket instead of Idle Thought, just in case we have to fight. Okay, we do have people who want to leave. I will happily take that. No real reason for us to do any unnecessary fights now. I do wonder, like, okay, so I guess it depends on which, thing we bring. No, that's fine to me. Sahar, I guess we can put back the Idle Thoughts. To put the greatest sharpness on Bigby.
Rummage through the shelves, laden with echoes of
Nope, nope,
indistinct
nope, nope, nope,
ideas.
nope, nope, nope. We are not fighting a bloody shambler.
The loathing howls.
Okay, well, we managed to make it to the end. Hopefully, anyways. Still one more fight to deal with. Okay. Glimmer up, we'll use Preparation, so that way we can use Flick to hopefully one-shot one of these these, one of the evangelists. God, we do this one stress that we're gonna be getting. And these guys are not making it easy for me, yeah? I'll use a shimmering powder on Barristan so that way we can avoid him. Can avoid him being hit, then that is good for us. Jeez, why do these evangelists have so much health? And of course, we trigger the skill. Not enfeebling my asthma. And of course.
Hold fast.
Son of
lurks in the beyond.
Zero with Bigby. And of course, bloody. You know what? Maybe we shouldn't have put on the. This is just getting. This is just gonna be a. I think this is just gonna be a massacre.
A long
Yep.
road and an abrupt end.
Cool. Lovely. Awesome.
The final parry came too late.
We have to wait for Bigby to eventually get moved up. I mean, I guess there's technically still a chance that he might be able to make it out. Maybe. It's a bloody long shot.
An unavoidable end.
Yeah, nah, I'm pretty sure Bigby's just simply dead. I mean, we'll just simply have to rely on his blight and whatever hope that he has of resisting his death's doors. Never mind.
His chains were a prison, a cloak, a coffin.
Didn't even beat the first
On and
region.
on, over and over.
Wow,
Until the truth
that
was
is
laid
a... That's
and you are
impressive.
finally free.
That is impressive. Don't think we even have anything to
Once
spend
more
our
into the
candles on,
maelstrom,
so...
in search of what hope remains.
Wow. Just got utterly mollywhopped.
You must face your failures, or be consumed by them.
Why do you think we're doing this over again, Ancestor? Alright, I think I might just simply call it there, and I'll go ahead and make a new team so that way we can try and take on the valley and hopefully the first region for next episode. So I hope you all did enjoy today's episode. If you did, make sure to like button, comment down below, and hit that subscribe button, you guys and gals, and make the channel live. I'll see you all next time. Bye now!